Hello everyone, welcome back to another tutorial Roblox scripting video. It's not scripting, we're not there yet, but welcome back to another Roblox video. Today we're going to be learning about the lighting in the Explorer thing. Lighting is one of the important, it's not most per se, but it's a very important element that can pretty much make a change in your game. It just makes it look very good. Makes it look epic, and I'm just gonna be discussing some parts of it. And yeah, soon I'll also try to link these two things right here. So plugins, basically they're just add-ons that you can add so that you can basically download them from Roblox. You can search that, but they basically help your game. Like these two right here are probably the most useful things for building. So you get the drag sun. You basically move the sun around with your cursor. I'm gonna just teach you some of this. Plugins are really cool. You can just drag it wherever you want. If you want to make your game look really cool like that. See the nighttime changes because there is night and day in this game. Then here, the nighttime you can drag the moon. I'll try to link this below. There's a lot of these, and I really don't know which one is the one I got it from, but these are really helpful. If you can try to find it, then go ahead. The name is this. I'll try to find some in the description, but for now we're gonna learn about lighting. So let's say you want your game to look a bit nicer. Let's say, okay, I'm gonna put the sun in different places. So let's put it right here. Let's say, okay, right there. Yeah, wait. Let's put it right here. There, right there, around there. So the sun's there. Like let's say you're chilling over here. You go to lighting and you can change the lighting. Like, okay, let's start with the appearance section. We get ambient. Ambient is basically the color of what the thing is. Oh, sorry, I clicked something. Um, but it's basically what the color scheme is gonna be for the whole game, for the workspace. So like, let's say you want it to be, a bit orangish because like the sun's kind of. Oh, sorry about that. The sun's kind of going down. So like, let's say you want it to be a bit orange. So you're gonna do that, and boom, your base plate turns pretty orange. While like brightness. Oh wait, just press OK there. Brightness right over here. You can control how bright you want it to be. Right there, you can see the bounce light over there. It's really cool. You can make your game even prettier by doing this, and yeah. Color shift bottom. So basically, in Roblox Studio, if I'm correct, they divide like the spaces. Color shift bottom is basically just the lower area of your game, and color shift top is the higher areas. Like let's say you want your sky to be blue, boom, yeah, it's kind of blue. This is the top one, color shift top, and your color shift bottom focuses more on the bottom part. Like you want it to be a bit blue, sure, go ahead. To be honest, I can't really tell the difference between this one. If you want to play around with it, then sure. You can go experimenting on your own. That's always fun to do. See what games you can create. You can make like builds too in Roblox with RTX on. If you've ever seen games like that, they use some of these stuff like there. It makes it nice and bright and stuff. Cause you see, like, it's not the base plate that's colored. It's just the light that's bouncing from the sun, or like, yeah, it's basically really cool lighting stuff. Then we have environment diffuse. So like, this is how it's like brightness too, but like it lowers it a bit. Like, see, if you want it only like that, then yeah, go ahead. That looks really good. And if you want it like really, really like golden everywhere, or like it's a spread basically, spread of the light. That's really cool. All right, environment specular scale. This one is like a bit like the other one, but this one is like more on the other areas. I don't know about like, it's not really that hard to explain. Like it's more easier for you to understand if you try it yourself. So I do suggest doing that if you are following along. Outdoor ambient, like same thing with the ambient, just a little bit more like less, I guess, if that makes sense. Like if you want it to be white a bit, it's gonna turn a bit white. Like if you want the fog effect, there you got your fog effect. This is just another type of ambient, but like less prioritized by the game. It's just like a filler in the background, that's per se. Shadow softness right here. You know how soft you want the shadows. Let's drag it apart. Part over here, you see the shadow. Wait, let me go back to lighting. If you want it to be really high, or no, this is the softness. So like, you want it to be cubed like that. You put it to 0. But if you want it to be a bit like a a bit circle-ish, something like that. Yeah, you can change that. Go experiment it with yourself. Oops, I'm still using the thing. My bad. There we go. Let me turn that off for now. Okay, technology. Now, technology. This is some really good stuff now. These are different types of I would say filters, but like they affect lighting very much. So like let's say this is shadow map we're on right now. Let's do compatibility. Compatibility, like you see, it got kind of clearer. There's no more shadows though. It took out the shadows. So yeah. Let's test out the other one. So that was compatibility. This one is shadow map. This is the one we were on a few minutes ago. No, a few seconds ago. Future is this one. It looks pretty much the same. All of them have their own differences. You can go check the dev forum for that, But yeah, that's pretty much it. And these are other stuff like data over here, the time, like clock time. Let's say you want to increase that, decrease that, increase that. Yeah, that just moves the sun. Like if I were to look up, this just moves the sun right there. So that's pretty cool. Geographic latitude. This one I actually haven't. Oh, okay. So it just turns basically. It just turns the sun around. But I told you this right here, the drag sun and the moon thing is a really good plugin. It really help. Like it follows your mouse cursor basically, so you can adjust it easier than this. So yeah, go get it if you want as a plugin. I'll try to link. I'll try to leave a link. So yeah. Right here, don't mind these ones. Time of day, it's basically like the time. Let's say you want this to be 17 or something. You can change up the numbers, right there. For even further adjustment, maybe. But yeah, it makes the game look so much prettier. Like, if I were to add trees here, and if this was more grassy. Oh, wait, not this. Like, if I were to add trees here. Let's type in a tree, Let's import it. Let's put, like, let's say a realistic tree. Like, right there, maybe. Like that looks pretty sick. Like yeah, even the shadow, you can see some part of the shadows there and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty cool. There's another realistic tree. Yeah, look, it bounces off the objects. That's really sick. You can make really cool graphics with your games, and it could make the experience more better. Oh, fog too. I forgot about this. Exposure also is like the brightness, but like it's like flashbang from gun games. If I were to turn this all the way up, you will get blind, like Discord light mode users. I'm not. Okay, that was kind of uncalled for, but it's like that. It's like brightness basically, but for the whole screen. Oh gosh, that hurts. Oh no, I'm sorry. Oh gosh, that hurted. That hurted my eyes. Okay, let's keep it like you could make it look like this, a bit horror-y, I guess. Like yeah, that looks super sick. And then you could add it up a bit more to your preference. Now the fog end, like let's say if I put this on 100 there, it gives us fog because 1000 is like way above the base plate. So like the fog will be actually I don't know where the fog will go, but the fog is somewhere else, not here in this specific area. So like if you want to put it on 100, there's also 50 to make it even more foggier. Like you won't be able to see stuff. It really depends on preference, and you can also even change the fog color to match your game. Like right there, you see that? That's really sick. That looks kind of bloody. Not gonna lie. Oh, like right there, you can change the fog a bit. You can even change the white. Yeah, right there. Yeah. Once again, it makes your game just a tad bit more realistic. If you want to use it, of course. But for horror games, I suggest doing this. But like changing this into like grayish, maybe even black. No, no, grayish. Yeah, grayish to give it a bit hidden. Then you gotta turn it night. It's gonna go super scary. Right there. Yeah, look at that. That's some horror game material right there. All right. Anyway, I hope you learned a lot. Fog start. I believe this is like if I were to put it on 50, yeah, it just decreases it a bit. Like let's say. Oh wait, let me put a thing here. Um, so what this basically does. A quick explanation. Let's put a spawn. Spawn. Right. Wait, where's the spawn? Did I already insert it? Yeah, there it is. So let's say I was right here, right? Okay, so fog start basically. So when I'm walking through everything, let's press play for a bit. Sorry if this is a bit of a long tutorial. It's just the lighting has a lot of things. I mean, some mostly actually are self-explanatory, which is really good. But fog start like like you see this like little area surrounding you. I think that's what fog start does. right there. Like you get to see where the fog is. Like if you're further away, you won't be able to see these trees, but if you move closer to them, then yeah, it's like you have your little own bubble over here. Like the fog starts 50, like a distance of 50 from what I wrote. Like I said 50 over here, so let's say I change it to 20. Look, my bubble thing gets smaller a bit, and actually, yeah, I think it's something like that. I really don't know how to explain this one. If I put it to 10, like my screen gets blurry. No, not blurry. Like it keeps adding on the fog. Like if I put it to 1 there. Yeah, I wonder what happens if I put it to 100. Oh yeah, see, it's gonna get real clear, and you can see like there's a whole big circle around me, or like at least where my camera is. If I scroll out, yeah. If I were in first person though, yeah, that's what it would look like. Anyway, that's all I have for today. Sorry, this one is one of the longer ones I've made. This is the about the lighting ones. So yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the fog. Personally, I only use the fog effect when I'm making horror games. But oh, oopsies. But if I'm not making horror games, I like to use other stuff. Once again, to your preference. Now, where's the sun? I need the sun back so I can end up the video a bit. But that's basically it. Thank you so much for coming along. Um, Hopefully you learned something today once again. And even if I don't get as much, like a lot of views or something like that, I do this like for myself too, to see how far I've come as a game developer. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Have a great one, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one. Goodbye.